Hello and welcome back to Upwell and Onwards. Now, it's not usually like me to do a review video just because I saw someone else do it, but when I saw a new Junctions video of the Austerity, or J94 as they're better well known, the one done by, I think it was DJ Models, or Hands, I can't exactly remember, but I'll throw the link to the video in the description below. And speaking of which, I figured I'll do my own one with Hornby. Yes, quite a very nice looking logo in United Steel Company livery. The reason these locomotives are known as J94s is after the Second World War, these types of locos, well, a fair number were bought by the LNER. But before that, a whole lot were bought for collieries and industrial use. Now, it's actually quite a nice box. As you can see, the overview, and on the back, the old LNER route availability code, as well as the history. Feel free to pause and read it. As a little few facts, about 377 austerities were built during wartime, and to this day, 70 survive, albeit 3 of them with modifications. One was turned into a broad gauge replica, another was turned into a tender engine, which really isn't a silly idea because it looks cool, and another was turned into a makeshift Thomas. Now we just get the sleeve off, and as you can see, classic Hornby, well, down here any make these days, ice cube packaging. So just pull it out. Now we'll just get at the paperwork for a minute, because I've never really had it where it's listed on the side like that. Open her up, showing where the lead weight's at, and that is one massive chunk of lead. Wow, that is cool. Oiling points and that, very standard stuff, very standard indeed. Alright, now we'll just get this look out of the box here, well, out of the ice cube I should say. And naturally, before even thinking of uploading this, I'm gonna give it a close review of some real close ones. There we go. We'll just put the box down here for a moment. Put a box down here. Now let's have a look at the logo, and straight away I can tell there's a fair amount of weight. We got sprung buffers, the classic square on Hornby coupler, but I think the work they did on the wheels is quite nice. The livery is beautiful, so is the lining, as well as the little handrail detail. I like that. Oops. And as we can see here, quite a fair bit of detail on top. The cab, though you can't see it due to, well, the light, it's actually very well detailed. Sadly, you can't really move the collar, but yeah, again, sprung buffers at the back. Now we'll just place her on the track here to see how slow she can roll. Alright, we'll go in reverse first. Now, I know it doesn't look like she's moving at all, but trust me, it is crawling. And that's what you really want to have in an industrial loco. Slow running. Just turn up the speed a bit. I really got to clean my track. quite a little bit of noise in the motor, but it's pretty nice. And because it's a very short wheelbase loco, I know it'll definitely go around the layout no problem. But since it's a steel works loco, I figure give it a steel train. So let's just back her on up. Okay, that's a bit weird. Oh. That there's half speed. That is smooth. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Now, what these locos are very well known for is colliery work. So we'll just get this train off and put a proper one on. Okay. Hand shunting is a bit of an art, but when you see this train next, she'll be returning with a fitted, well, not fitted. I believe the term is mineral train or something. Yeah. Here we go. Yep, quite a lengthy train. Now we'll just move the train forward so I can switch the loco over to the front. The shunt is poled cocktail stick. Sorry if my arm was right in the camera, but whoops. Things happen. Okay. That was a bit abrupt, but here we go. So this is number 22 of the United Steel Company. Going to be hauling a very empty mineral train, which is actually a fair little bit longer than the one I did on the haul video. Check it out if you want to. And that is only half speed, folks. So, whoops, nearly dropped the camera. I do believe that is a good way of testing it. Alright. Here it comes now. And that will conclude that for tonight, because it's starting to get a bit late. Oh, and before I call it a night, I'd just like to say I'll be throwing a link for New Junction's review video in the channel, as well as a review by Chris Eating Green on his video of austerity tanks. Yeah, doubt I'll get any arguments from either, because more viewers the better, I think. Thank you all, and good night.